Okay, so it's the 1st of July today, and wow, they literally sent it in some brown paper bag, but it looks alright. So this is Joe Brand, what was it? Joe Brand Barely Live, and ooh, this is, I don't know if you can tell, but this has clearly gotten wet at some point. So yeah, as long as it plays and rips. Okay, I think there was some cobwebs fell out. This actually looks reasonable. There's a fingerprint on it, but yeah. Now this is the only Joe Brand stand-up to be released on DVD. So yeah, the only other ones that actually did got released only on VHS. They never got a DVD release. So yeah, shame. I wish they'd actually start releasing them. I might someday track down one of the VHSs and digitise it, unless someone has already done that. But yeah, £1.50 free delivery. Can't really complain at that. As long as it plays and that. So yeah, and also an update on this because of the damage to it here. Those two little cracks there. Red Hot Chili Peppers just gave me a refund. Now, in terms of the Five Nights at Freddy's figures that I got that were bashed up to hell, I contacted both companies about it, and both of them offered me 20% back, which I have declined. I said I either want, a full refund where I'm happy to return, I'm happy to return it to you, or replacement, one or the other. I don't want a partial refund for that, because I'm not happy paying for that, because I don't want them. I have no use for them if they're bashed up and damaged, because I'm a collector. So yeah, but there we go. Alright, so it's the 6th of July. If you can hear a noise in the background, actually, a kind of whirring noise, that is actually my fridge. So yeah, and I'm not turning it off for this, because it then would take forever to put that on. Anyway, I've just cut into this packet. To reveal another packet. And I can see there's a box inside of this packet, so snip that enough. US Postal Service. Although I bought this actually from a UK seller, although clearly they're importing from the US. Oh my god, another bloody one inside. Okay, I forgot. Okay, so no, this one actually it isn't the one I thought it was. So this one I did actually buy from the US. So this is Turning Red, a film I did enjoy, though I debated on whether getting the 4K Blu-ray or not. And why have I bought the US edition, you might be wondering? Because this cost me £20.50 with free delivery. And at the time of recording, I could have bought the UK 4K Blu-ray for £15. So why did I buy the US one? Well, does it actually say it on here? No, it doesn't. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly why. It should be here. It's under here. The bonus There we go, the bonus disc. So there's our 4K disc. Was that a 4K disc or was that? No, I think that's the Blu-ray disc. I'm holding the 4K disc. Alright, so if I spin the discs the correct way around. So there's the bonus disc and Blu-ray disc. And here is the 4K disc. There we go. So if you buy the UK version, you do not get the bonus disc. Yeah, and this is something Disney has been doing for a while, unfortunately. So basically, they've been doing this for a few years now. So basically, if you buy the 4K Blu-ray, and this is Sing 6, a Pixar film, this is actually true 4K. So yeah, it's not an upscale or anything like that. But yeah, if you want the bonus disc, which has pretty much the majority of the special features on there, then basically what you need to do is either get the US version or you have to buy the Zavvi exclusive Steelbook. Now the Zavvi exclusive Steelbook has the bonus disc, but it doesn't have the 4K disc, and that Steelbook is £25. So even with the 4K Blu-ray on sale, yeah, you're still looking at £40 all in. So that's why I bought this. This was £20.50, which is, you know, just £5.50 more than buying the 4K Blu-ray in the UK. But it's half the price of buying the actual one. So yeah, and this is brand new, just with the digital code removed, which is what they were skating. So yeah, this is brand new with the digital code removed. Why they removed it? Because they're selling the digital code separately, which is what a lot of sellers do. They sell the digital code separately. But the digital code is useless to me in the UK anyway, and I will at some point be ripping this. But yeah. But this will play perfectly fine in the UK since it is completely region free, including the Blu-ray. So yeah, that's just a tip for anyone out there. Just like, if you want all the content like that, go for the US editions. And again, it doesn't make sense that the US Steelbook of the exact same film, like like even flickered at that point, the US Steelbook has the 4K disc included on the Steelbook, as well as the bonus disc and Blu-ray disc as well. So yeah, the same thing happened. Was it last year or 2020? I can't. No, it was last year. I think it was with Luca. Yeah, they did the same thing with Luca last year. Although with Luca it was slightly cheaper since basically there was no bonus disc with that film. So with that one, you weren't missing on any content. But with the Steelbook, only having the Blu-ray disc in it for some reason. But yeah, it becomes more of a concern with this and future Pixar films and that, where just like, if you want the bonus disc, then basically it's ironically cheaper to import the US version than it is to get it properly in the UK. I wouldn't, you know, I would still be annoyed because if it was only available on the scale, but at least then, you know, I could get it through Zavvi. But this way, no. For example, Soul, I think, was the first time they did this, where the bonus disc was only available on the Zavvi exclusive Soul Steelbook. However, that did include the 4K disc, so at least you were getting the full package there. Now, well, that Steelbook's out of print. And yeah, so there's no way to now get the bonus disc for that Pixar film unless you get the US version. So there we go. And the US ones, to me, you know, have worse packaging. These are very, very cheap, flimsy cases in comparison. And I don't even rate the UK ones that highly either. But yeah, these are pretty cheap. But still, when it comes to the fact that importing this is cheaper, it just really says something. So yeah, and it's not even like the special features are available on Disney Plus or anything like that. So it's just like, why? Why does Disney hate the UK so much? But there we go. I've got the fan running because it is too hot today. Alexa, what's the date today? Oh, let's check my phone. It's the 9th of July. So, I spotted this in a market shop today, and since I couldn't find anywhere else and it was the same as its retail price, I picked it up. It's the classic Sonic minifigure with the hot dog. So yeah, I have the other one where he's got his hand sort of out like that, but yeah, this is the one with the hot dog, and yeah, $5.99, which, yeah, that's the most I would pay for that. And this was literally the only minifigure the shop had, so yeah. I also bought another one of these. You might think, why did you buy another one? Simple. I can't find it. I cannot find it. I put it somewhere away because I'm planning on taking it on holiday with us. However, I have no idea where I've put it. I know where the other accessories are because I just left them on my desk. And I thought, oh, I better not leave that on my desk in case I forget about it or anything. And I put it somewhere, no idea where. So I thought, I saw that Poundland had some more of these back in stock. So yeah, I just bought another one. And this one, I'm not even going to open. I'm just going to keep that under my desk. But yeah, they're £4. So yeah, and they're pretty good little grip. And that, so yeah, I'll be taking that with me when I go away. I might take this away as well, this little thing as well, because although I probably won't carry this around with me as much, it's a bit bigger and bulkier. But still, yeah, there we go, people. There we go. Okay, so it's the 11th of July today, so this in here, which I can't even fit fully on camera, is the single most expensive item I have ever bought myself in my life. So yeah, what could it be? A lot of people might be guessing, but already, but hey, or you might even know. Depends what I title the video. That's not a good sign. Oh. Curries, why did you just send it in this? No actual packing. Not great doing that. Still, if the item itself is alright, then put it this way around. Oh, it's heavy. Heavy. So yeah, it's an HP Omen and gaming laptop. So this will be my new main laptop. Now the one that I currently have, which is an MSI gaming laptop, that one I'll still be keeping, but that one I'll be keeping at my granny's as a secondary laptop. But this one, so this laptop cost £1,000. And it was marked down from 1,300, so yeah. Now, I'm not paying it all in one go. I'm actually using PayPal's 0% interest to pay it in 3 payments of £333. So yeah, but main thing about this is, I think it's a nice Ryzen 7. I can't remember what gen it is, but with 16 gigs of RAM and everything. There was a Dell one. God, you can tell how old this tripod is folding to bits. This old tripod. It's the only one I've got to hand here at the minute. But yeah, the reason I chose this one, I'll show you in a second. Now I know HP does get a bad rap. Personally, I've owned two HP laptops in the past, and both of them were perfectly fine, so yeah. Product information, which I will never read. At least it's reinforced here. Power brick, which, oh god, is this thing completely glossy? Just at the edge here. Okay. Fairly sizable. That's quite a thick power brick. And oh my god, it's the one that actually takes a kettle plug. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had a laptop that actually used a kettle plug for its adapter. And if you're in the US and you're wondering why do we call these kettle plug cables, because more than not these were used to power kettles. Though not so much now, because generally you don't have kettles that are just plugged in like that anymore. And here we are, and I do quite like that this laptop isn't the, you know, massive flashy sort of I am a gamer laptop one. You know, it's pretty subdued. Like, you could take this out somewhere with you and, you know, not have to shoot yourself afterwards. I won't be. Generally, this will be sitting at home, but the reason I wanted it is because, one, is the ports. So we've got two USB 3.0s on one side. Or have USB named it to USB Gen 2 one thing. Fuck USB renaming things. Power connector, Ethernet, another USB 3.0 Type A, display port, HDMI 2.1. Don't get that on PCs and that very often, but yeah. So basically, this can output 4K 120Hz, which is great because that's what my TV has. And then apparently this is a USB 4.0 cable according to the specifications. I don't know if that's the case, but still. Combined headphone mic jack and a full-size SD card slot. So yeah. It's because of the ports, which is why I chose this laptop over some other ones. Because the Dell one, which had similar specs, which was a bit less actually, I think was a, yeah, I think that one was £100 or just over £100 less. That one, for some reason, and a lot of gaming laptops have this, is they don't have as many ports as they used to have, and for some reason they don't. Most of them don't have SD card slots, and a lot of them for some reason still have USB 2.0 connectors. In fact, the Dell one had two of them, two USB 2.0 cable connectors. You know, in 2022. Are you for real? And I know what some people are going to say. Oh, they're just meant for gamers because they're only connecting mice and keyboards or microphones. It's like, so? For pence more, you can make them USB 3.0 and they're much more useful that way. So, yeah, I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Just like, yeah, but this one, yeah, ports galore. And this also has a Quad HD display as well. So yeah, for £1,000, not bad. How's that keyboard? Not bad. Not bad. No numpad on this one. Yeah. I think this is made of plastic, but you can see we've got specifications here. Wow, and the world's slowest zoom. But yeah, we've got Ryzen 7 AMD Ryzen graphics, 165Hz refresh rate, so all good. I don't know whether the display or not supports HDR, I'm not sure. If it doesn't, then the TV behind there to connect it to. But yeah, there we go. Very happy with that. And this will be the laptop I use for work and also in my free time editing these videos. So yeah, there we go, people. There we go. Alright, so it's the 12th today. Yeah, I've got fans on because, God, it is unbelievably hot today. Unbelievably. So, to add to my expenses, I found out my turntable needs a new stylus because generally styluses, you know, don't last obviously forever. And I hadn't realised I had mine for just over a couple of years. So yeah, I needed to order a new stylus for it. So this was £19 on Amazon. So yeah, that was only £10 cheaper than the stylus and cartridge together, but still. So yeah, that was another expense I really didn't want to spend, but I needed to. So there it is. Because basically the stylus are going down. Also to note, I fucking hate Windows 11. Because last night the laptop said, oh, I have to update Windows Update, and yeah, it got to a stage where it just didn't update properly, and it meant certain programs just wouldn't open, or if they did, they wouldn't load up properly. So I had to recover it to a previous version, and unfortunately the only recovery possible was basically to a factory reset, so I had to install everything all over again, and I had to deal with that fucking update again because it wouldn't shut up about it. Thankfully the second time it worked, but God, it just makes me bloody hate Windows 11. Yeah, I do miss Windows 10. So yeah, unfortunately I'm stuck with Windows 11 because that's what was already installed on this laptop. So yeah, I can't really do anything else about that. So yeah, interestingly the recovery and troubleshoot still refer to it as Windows 10 even though it's Windows 11. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. So but yeah, also I did take off the back panel, which is thankfully not too difficult to do, though the clips are pretty tough, and thankfully it does have a spare M.2 slot, so at some point when I recuperate the money from this, probably on Black Friday I'd say, or maybe the January sales, I'll probably get a second SSD to just put in there, because yeah, but the SSD that's in there is actually pretty quick. I think it's it's a WD Black, I believe. But yeah, it's a pretty quick SSD in there, which is good for converting 4K rips. I converted Turning Red to MP4, and it only took 7 hours, which may sound like a long time, but in my old laptop that would take probably, if not a full day, at least half a day minimum. So yeah, that was a massive speed boost in that. So yeah, but there we go, people, there we go.